Boy,
You just have anxiety,
Tell
bro.
that thing nicely, bruh.
We need to address this before we even start. It's just anxiety, bro.
Y'all started recording?
Yeah, we up, dog. We up. We have to wait for all that.
Before we do the intro, I
Guys,
would like to sincerely apologize to the people who enjoy seeing us on their screens.
Life.
5 niggas, by the way.
Yeah, it was God punishing us.
I'm a shouty.
So whenever we have that guy who joins the organization of the Third Avenue podcast family,
Please.
and you don't click record, we understand. We'll let you slide.
We'll let you slide.
Because we collectively flopped together. So
Why am I taking the rap? Why am I taking the rap?
hold up.
Why am I taking the rap?
Down as an army.
Hold up. I said collectively.
We didn't point fingers.
We didn't point
We didn't
fingers.
say anything. You are now you are putting us collectively.
No. Collectively. So guys, what
Don't say
usually
collectively,
happens
bro. Just
is that before when I click record, I ask, yo, y'all see this is recording? And we all agree. And we all saw that last week it was recording. But you know what? I must say, it was that sorcerer energy. So I'm just gonna let these.
Oh, brother.
All right. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast that people don't really know of. Third Avenue, aka
Tap.
This is your boy Vinny.
And Hussein. The
goat.
goat. Man, at
Yeah.
the back, we got the only one named after the album Earthquake Shaking. You make my earthquake. KGB. Ego.
I'm back.
IGOR.
All caps.
All
Sorry for-
caps.
Sorry for leaving you hanging with the goat today. Ladies and gentlemen, I was fasting today. Even though it's not Ramadan, supposedly here in South Africa.
Finna be soon, though.
So, I'm a
Yeah,
bit low.
actually-
The caffeine is actually low in my bloodstream. I don't even think it's more of the
Shout out to Sean
consumption
for
of
calling me and he wished me a
Shout out to all
Ramadan
my guys,
Mubarak, man.
for real.
He called
Yeah.
me in the gym, man. Shout out to everybody. Ramadan Mubarak by the time you're watching this. If,
We're doing Ramadan tomorrow. Shout out all the Muslims.
Ramadan,
Shout
yeah.
shout out
Shout
to all
out
the
to
Muslims.
Muslims.
How y'all
Ramadan
feeling? Y'all are good?
Yeah, man, I'm
Y'all,
good.
y'all are ready?
Yeah. Wait, before, bro. Does your girl actually watch this pod?
Yeah, she does sometimes.
Sure, sometimes at least. I thought you would be watching it religiously.
No, it's not, like it pops up on the timeline enough to be then, when she miss a nigga, then she click on
just-
it, then
Yeah,
she-
just ask her to put it in the background.
Yeah, shout out and like, share, and subscribe.
It doesn't matter. I've seen us get more likes and less views.
That's how.
That's
no,
so crazy.
No, there's no ways.
Also, I've mentioned this before. Let's refrain from using the N-word more than 4 times.
But
I think we can use more.
bro, all these
F-bombs than using the N-word.
all these theories don't make any sense.
I know it's not gonna make no difference.
Everyone tries to bro. These guys that I watch. Okay, what about shits and gigs? Them niggas be swearing. I already used.
No,
my
you
first.
can swear, but
That's
I
my
think
first- that's
the
my first one of the
N-word
night.
is the one that for some reason
That's racist.
it
yo.
is racist. It
That's
is racist.
We
Because
just
I feel like
uncovered
it can't also recognize if a black man is using the word or not.
But let it be up to the algorithm to
Nigga,
detect
we-
that these niggas are of color. Trust me, they gon'
You can tell.
They
I
gon'
think
profile us.
the
they gon' profile
but
us.
man. Anyway, we're gonna do the ODT, the Off the Dome
OTD,
segment,
niggas.
just the last
my
one,
first one.
because we're not gonna give you all the same energy in Ramadan. You know what I'm
It's the
saying?
holy month.
It's the holy month, and we
the
don't want to
holy
be
month.
reading the Quran for you. We would love to do that, but it will be in Gingisa here, dog.
Real life.
Imagine us reading.
You see ulama niggas coming through, busy saying,
saying-
"All those brothers are talking trash."
Now you're
Yo,
Now
Now you're on your
bring
phone.
Before we
Islam.
even get in, bro, like the other time I went for Jummah, bro, and I didn't even appreciate that. I'm out there, man. I'm praying my sunnah. Sunnah is like basically the prayer, like
An additional.
an additional.
Yeah.
Some people say it's compulsory. Some,
They
let's
say it's
not talk about
let's
it.
not talk about
Some
it.
out there praying my sunnah. No. Yeah, I was praying my sunnah before the Jummah prayer, and this guy's like, "Yo, brothers and sisters, I would like to give you an announcement the reason why I speak like this is because that's how they always be sounding when they're about to give the thingy. So I'm not out here trying to mimic.
Yeah, this is how it goes.
Out of discrimination. But I felt discriminated. He's like, for all the brothers who are going to go there in the Ramadan to the Turkish mosque, please refrain from going there. Then you're going to be playing the astro. He didn't even say astroturf. He said astro and tennis and what. I was.
Did we play soccer during Ramadan?
First of all,
I don't think it was.
No one. Let me say this: people go pray, right? In the month of Ramadan, people go pray, and recite the Quran. During the month of Ramadan. First of all, people are grown ass people, so you can just go. If you wanna go play football, play your football. But like, I felt so discriminated because, bro, this was my home. That's my home. You feel me? And what you're saying is, adults are going there, and I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? And that's like misinformation. You feel me? Because now someone who's never been there and grown up, they taking up information that people don't. The mosque.
Yeah,
you know,
like and also it could be booked out to people who are not even Muslim.
Yeah, first of all, it's because they also
real life
bro, I'm just like, yo, energy, I got home and I'm like, yo, bro, they out here attacking our school, like what? I was like so in disbelief because, bro, usually they will be like, yo, guys, don't park here, bro, we can get sued. And this guy came out his own way before, the second Adhan. To call to prayer,
said
and say, yo, I'm just gonna pick violence.
If you niggas try to go to that,
so yo,
that's
I
crazy,
appreciate that. But anyway, man, let's get into the off the dome segment, ODT. Right? You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to share that personal story, man.
They hate on the mosque because it got amenities. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
crazy. And you know what's so crazy? If another Muslim came across this thing, they would like come up with excuses for that brother saying something. And they will never admit that. Because now it's like, oh yeah, the Turkish mosque, why don't they do that? It's like, yo, bro, like I said, you are an adult. You can pick what you do with your time in the month of Ramadan. It's the will here. We're enforcing people, bro. We ain't forceful. So when I see a grown person being impressionable on kids and making it seem as if, oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, man, let's get into the off the dome, bro. Yo, man, I don't even know why I said that story, bro. Because now it's actually even frustrating me even more than I even thought, bro.
You touched.
Nah, it's bro. That's our home. So like when someone's saying something for a place you call home for 5 years, and it's like a full blown lie, bro.
What did you say?
Like a lie.
No, but I feel like that's a very typical thing as religious leaders to do.
Bro,
religious leaders lie about other religions.
But like, bro, we all Muslims though.
But like, bro, lying is part of their forte, bro.
And I'm not even saying. Let's not even say lie. You're misinformed.
I know. I just feel like you're lying. Why we have to put it in a nice way? But like they lie all the time.
Yeah, bruh. So lies. Yo, man, that was not good energy, man. But anyway,
just ignorance.
That was not cool. Like, yo, bro.
The Babi that is in me, man.
Hey, man, let's get into the off the dome segment brought to you by Third Avenue.
Which some ulamas will say is haram. But,
hey, man, we do this for the culture.
Yeah.
We do this for the culture. OTD is for the kids.
What culture, brother?
What culture, man?
What do you call it?
I guess I was a little bit inspirational. I feel like I was a little bit motivational. They call me MLK, but I really said I was doing okay. I had a dream the other day. Maybe all the kids were playing in the park side, feeling like we wanna hide our pride. But now I'm feeling like I really wanna hide my feelings inside. Yeah. But I made it out the mud. Feeling like I get so clean, but I never made it raw mean. But I do it on my own thing, but I never take on my own lean. But I gotta lean back and I never get it while on rack. Racks, now I rap, racks on back and never do it back again. back to back and back and never rap again and never rap again. I rap my city pretty, never say the pretty ladies coming in, they driving me so crazy. Say I'm amazing, feeling like it's pretty boys, feeling like they playing with their little toys. I came out of the blue, feeling like you only knew. Now I'm really smiling, moving so fast. Now I care Ramadan, feeling like I really wanna pull up on the thumb. Thumbs up, Rex, 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 Rex. Now I rap, yeah.
Rex, check that pressure.
Yeah.
Check that pressure. Nigga coming out, it's 3 a.m. I just gonna running out. I'm running out my peas, trying to get my everything. Just wanna live and breathe, nigga. I paid another bill today. Everybody say I'm crazy, but I say, nah, stop that shit. No way. I'ma get it out the hood tonight, baby, don't you sit there. Why you wanna fight? Knock a nigga out. We know that thing is going acapella right now. We know the data is down.
Rex, Rex, Rex,
Nigga,
Rex,
nigga,
Rex, Rex,
Rex, nigga,
Rex,
nigga,
Rex,
Rex,
Rex. Now I'm Rex, Rex.
Rewind it.
Rex. Bro, your network chopped out, bro.
Rewind.
Get me back again.
Rewind.
I'm back on the list. I'm trying to rap again. I'm pushing other lines, baby. I'm going wild again. I know it.
Yeah, it doesn't want, man.
Bro, what's going on with Telkom, bro? I already know it be Telkom.
Win. This eco estates
That
here.
haram,
No
dude.
goddamn.
What SIM card do you use?
I'm on Telkom, twin. Real life, even I'm the hospital.
Boy, you need to throw that Telkom SIM card away. I know Telkom has affordable data, but damn, bro. There's
We
moments
started
where
off the dome here before. I don't understand what's going on here.
Nah, that happens. It actually always happens here. When the beat turns off,
yeah, it does
The
actually.
people off?
Yeah,
The people off?
Yeah, bro.
But you know how Third Avenue go, man. We
Headache.
just move around. If you are watching this podcast for the first time in your life and you're wondering how does these guys record this many episodes for this long and still doesn't have the huge subscriber base, it's because, hey man, at the end of the day, we just here trying to inform you guys about just how we live our lives. Street niggas just trying to figure it out.
Coming from a location nobody knows.
Usually the OTD go firing and that. You know,
Nah, you.
Wallah, it has such a good verse, dog.
You.
But
My
it is what it is,
fault.
man. It
My
is what it
fault.
is.
It was those Ramadan bars from you, man.
Hey man, it's the hunger, man.
It was like,
It's the hunger, man. Trying to get out of
so
the
much
hood.
on that beat, dog.
Hey, there was so much on that.
There was
beat.
still so much left on the beat.
There was still so much
My
left on
fault,
that beat,
fellas, my
man.
fault.
Nah, it's not your fault, bro. It's like it's Telkom, bro.
I should be streaming from all. You know what, though? There's
You know, today
a couple of things I need to get rid of.
I actually
Wait, so if the beat come back, do we carry on?
I have no
Because-
idea, bro. I'll be honest with you. I feel like
that actually
it
be
requires
crazy.
like a reset.
Because Ego never got a verse.
We might have to lose the beat if we
might
have to take
might
this
have to
again.
chuck the beat.
Yeah,
and it
because-
came back, so we gotta check the beat.
Yeah, I know that's the only way I think we can actually do.
You know what? We owe y'all for what
The
we did
beat
last
off?
week. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Let's give y'all another one. I'll pick a short one, and Ego will go first.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
do it.
listen. Yeah, my shit's up, bro. I don't know what going actually.
No, now it went up. It's back.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. Ush. You guys really did a number there. I can't even lie. What type is this?
Baby.
Stop. Yeah, say it, 2-4, 2-4, in this bitch, yeah, say it, yeah, okay, mama didn't have no shit to give, I had never had to give, I had no one by my side, had to rap up, gotta get my guy, chatter up, get my team, get the team, then we get this clean, like, yeah, 2-4, scored in this bitch, yeah, one for the hoes, one for the trap, then I said leak, yeah, trapping in a Swift, yeah, what you know about this T-A-P-B, yeah, to a pimp, a butterfly, when I came up, then I got some more, 10-4, like I made it move, yeah, like I made it more, yeah, say a, she fall eagle in this bitch, yeah, Rex,
Ain't no pressure, niggas.
Rex,
Nah, pressure. I can check in my brother right now, tryna hop in, going wildin'. This is sounding like an ASAP track. I'll be wildin', we be rocky. Everybody look at me, why you smiling? It's another OTD version rapping on the CD. Why we in terrible echo state, living lifestyle? Everybody say why? These boys in the car going fucking wild.
Oh my God.
Really tell them that we be all the Swift brothers. Every day we doing the Sun Avenue, all in minds. Rex.
Shout to bank.
Rex.
Yeah. Get it. Now I get it now. Rex. Get it now. Rex. Get it now. Wait for it.
Oh, bro, yeah, you didn't even have a chance to hop on there. That beat was fire.
That was a fire
Yo,
beat.
shout out to Soul Flow.
Soul Flow.
Bro.
And that beat had elements to it. I was even thinking, God damn.
I was like, whoa.
Shout out for the redemption song. Shout out for the
shout out,
redemption.
yo.
Shout out
Bro,
for the redemption
like,
song.
yo, shout out, bro.
We
Like,
gave you
yo,
two
that
more.
beat, that I think that is the most fire beat I've ever heard on.
Yeah,
Off
no,
the Dome.
I won't lie, yo. And then the way he was going in the transition, yo, bro, it made me feel like...
And the way Ego was building on it.
Hey, bro, you was building.
I had to do something for that guy. That's two more for y'all.
That
Boy,
was
you got a future in the raps, man.
Then we cut it.
J. Cole should be pulling up to see you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
As we always say, if you got something to say,
Say,
hop on
what
the
the-
OT.
Bro, you must get them shagger on OTT, bro.
That would have been
We
such.
change the game forever,
Isn't
boy.
it a guy like that?
We pull up, you know he's been driving around his Honda Civic. We
Yeah,
pull up
they
with the
pull up.
Swift. Yo,
Yo, we got a cipher.
Yeah,
We got
yo.
cipher in the
Hey,
building.
look, man, we the biggest podcast you never heard of, nigga. Pull up, man.
Put him on a cipher. Get through these bars. What
So-
you know about that?
I was in the whip with my wife last night, and I was talking about when you're feeling low, like you ain't feeling yourself, like, you know, you're not feeling like you're looking proper today, you know. Your esteem is not there, the haircut's not in, right? So I'm telling them, I'm like, but, and I'm not even gonna disclose with this. I was like, I've had a low self-esteem, but I know, I never thought I was ugly.
Amen.
And I was like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, I never, cause like, you know, a nigga can have a low self-esteem. I could say, yo, I could feel like a 3 on another day, but I've never said to myself, God, why am I so ugly?
Amen.
I feel like niggas don't think about being. I don't think men, guys. I told you I'm gonna
Guys.
stop using the N-word. You know, sometimes I'll be in the
guys.
office and be like, man, that nigga crazy.
But when a nigga be crazy, a nigga be crazy.
Some people are crazy. But nah, man. I feel like as dudes, bro, I just feel like it's something that a lot of men, I feel like only within our generation, especially with the internet blow up, that's where these things like looksmaxxing and now
Whatever the hell that
really
means.
went out of which was weird because we always had pretty boys, right? And we allow the pretty boys to be pretty boys. But
dog.
like now we have people intentionally trying
trying
their
to
utmost best
Let's be
to
honest,
be
bro.
prettier than even the girls, you know?
Let's be
Which is-
honest, man. When you chopped, you chopped.
Crying.
But there's a lot you can do to fix up being chopped.
But like,
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
let's even before we even talk about niggas, let's talk about the word chopped. How bad did a nigga?
boy, you
No. Hold up.
yeah.
How bad did a nigga be so cosmetically challenged?
Yeah.
They
Dog,
just said, bro,
Nah, fam, you're chopped.
we can't even find this adjective for you, bro. We just gonna say you chopped.
You chopped, my brother.
Like I think I'll have like if someone called me chopped, Brody.
I have to
I
shoot
think the
you.
best description of being cosmetically challenged that I've ever heard is boots.
Boots. Oh,
Boots is
man.
Vinny. Boots sounds like you can come back.
Chopped I hear is because it's like they chopped up your face. You know, you chop up stuff and then things just rearrange differently.
Bro,
That's
like,
why I feel like,
imagine the shotty just went to you like, ugh, you chopped.
I don't think niggas would be that touched, bro. I feel like
Currently, yeah.
So first of
yeah.
all, you know that about those two streamers, and I'm not saying they chopped. That's what the internet says. Those two chopped streamers. One goes.
I think I've heard of one.
One wears glasses and the other one is really dark in complexion. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just call them Sorry.
And
And that's a horrible. It's a horrible way to call a person, right? But hey, man, you be alright.
yeah, man, you just, I feel like
You got money, like you be alright, bro. Like,
I feel like if you know that you chop, I think you need to angle your a lot of your
you need to
aura. I think aura is gonna be your specialty here.
like stay in school, fam.
Nah, like it's a diagram. It's like a diagram.
Like, nigga, you better if you.
You gotta go chopped. Yes, no. If no, are you buff?
Who did
Yeah.
this?
If no,
Are
are
you
you
tall?
funny?
Yeah,
If no, are you tall?
Wait. If no,
You got bread?
you got bread.
If no,
Are
you got
you
bread.
talented? Can you sing? Because
Then
there's a lot of
Then you good.
cosmetically challenged singers,
Daniel season.
right? But man,
I must stop
No,
putting
no.
niggas chopped on this show.
no,
bro.
you know we
But
said
I feel like-
cosmetically challenged.
Yeah,
Cosmetically
cosmetic
challenged.
challenge. But there was a time
that
where
boy's
Trevor
voice
Scott was
no
on my
homo.
chopping block.
Yeah, my wife says.
I feel like your looks better now for some reason. I don't know if it's the breed or,
That's the
or
bread.
it's the aura or what, but I ain't gonna lie, there was a time where I was like, yo,
Bro,
Trev.
I feel like my issue is if there's these guys who can be like the pretty boys who can lick their lips and do that light skin tendency things, right? Then you just get the ones where you just like an average looking nigga like myself. You feel me? I feel like I'm an average looking nigga, right? I'm okay, right? And then some nigga, cause I know the ladies will be like, I'm a 10. Like, yo, let me be real with
You
you.
know, they usually say 7. Ask
7.
someone how they
If
would
I'm
like,
being honest, I'll tell you, niggas will be like, oh man, when do you feel like a 10?
after you get your hair done.
I feel like a 10 then, yeah.
For sure.
And then sometimes, man, I'll
Chris,
be in the gym, man, and no homo, a nigga just be like, man, fuck, man, what's going on, bro? You juicing chickens, and you're like,
you serious?
hey, yo, no homo, you just like,
Y'all serious?
I mean a lot, man.
That's why I always say that.
Niggas always be the ones who gonna
show
tell
you
you
love
But that's
for your
what
hard work.
I
I think that's it. It doesn't even come from showing love. It's just the sense of, as a bro,
That's hard work, man.
Yeah, you have
hard
a sense of maybe I don't know for every guy, but it's also that sense of showing that sense of appreciation that we know how hard is it to get.
That's
get
why,
there,
that's
man.
why people worship athletes, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So if you're a YN,
But then you get the part of society that always tries to, which I feel like our society is moving away from that.
Yeah.
Where we try to give everyone a sense of approval, in a sense, like why we can't, like when you comment on someone now, if they're overweight or something, they will say
I
you're
see.
fat shaming.
I see what you're
or-
saying.
Because then we because I do also understand it's that social community thing that bro, everyone matters,
So-
and we shouldn't try and exclude people
there's
by saying certain things.
there is always going to be. So for example, right, we're talking about being chopped.
It's like when Jordan Peterson, when they did I think it was a magazine, and they put a
Yeah,
woman
and he
and
said that.
and then he just decided to comment objectively, and that's just not, and,
Yeah.
But it's also, I also understand that those people's angle comes from that thing of, guys, we've reaching a point in society where we are just becoming delusional. Like when we all can see that something is wrong,
But then
but yet we want to make the narratives of saying that, nah.
bro, there's the reality is there are always going to be handsome fellas and beautiful ladies who are just naturally like that, man. That's a handsome guy, like no contest. You show it to anyone, black, white, and that's
But do you
life.
think life would have been easier if we were like gorillas, for example? See, gorillas, you can't be there to another gorilla and say, yo, nigga, you handsome. And then, nigga,
Yeah, and apparently,
No,
I don't
but-
know, Kevin Hart said there's apparently gorillas, if they good at it,
yeah, they
and
take
then
it.
they beat you, they take your wife.
Yeah, because
I
that's
think
the animal
Yeah.
kingdom, bro.
he told that joke in his recent special, but I feel like he has told that joke.
He
before.
told it on the,
Yeah.
I saw it on the late night. I don't know.
Yeah,
late
so
night,
he put it in his special.
Another
Yeah.
That's a
hey,
very
hey,
good joke,
my-
man.
That's a good joke.
I don't know.
But-
Did you guys watch the? Sorry, man. Did
No.
you watch the Cat Williams special?
No, not yet.
No.
I watch it with my wife because we like Cat
Oh,
Williams.
that's not his
But
strongest
one-
one, but it is.
I say
Aye.
this, man. To all the niggas who feel like they chopped.
Yeah, we
Trust
can
me.
only speak for the niggas, dog.
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Trust me, you ain't chopped.
You ain't chopped, bro.
Because let's be real here, man. It takes
But what is the difficulties of a nigga who's
wait,
chopped?
sorry. I've just wait, hold up. Remember, I'm gonna be real. Maybe I stay in a nice area. I'm South African, right? So we are like the top most attractive people in the world. You can look
I don't
at
know
us.
where this
Nah,
census
nigga,
is
like-
taking.
No,
place.
Nah,
you,
nigga.
no, for real.
That's
For real, like
there's East
dead
Afri-
ass, bro.
there's
You
East
can search
African,
that,
bro.
bro.
There's
Even
East-
Baby Keem knows. Even Travis, everybody be shouting out, bro.
Yeah, that's the
I
women,
rap
dog.
my
for the
That's
women or
the
for
that's
the
the
dudes?
women, not
And
the
the niggas,
niggas,
bro.
Nah.
Bro, we
Nah.
lose out a lot on height, bro.
Yeah, that's why
But
the
like,
East
yo,
African
bro.
guy.
But like,
that's why
okay,
the
for
East-
example, I'll say this: have you seen Kevin Durant?
But
Oh, no.
Kevin Durant
I
looks
love-
like that nigga is from here, bro.
Wait,
That guy looks like
hold
a
up.
nigga from Zanzibar.
Wait,
And now they
let
bunker
me
you know what?
cook.
Okay, cook.
Let me cook.
Just remind me the story
Let
about
me
K-
cook.
KD, bro.
Let me cook, right? If they and KD's an amazing. Don't get me wrong. This is pure.
KD ain't
Wait.
Baby Keem.
No. Hey, yo, Keem is dropping.
Love you, Keem, but damn, nigga.
Well, wait. There's one thing, right? There's one thing that I would never trade with Kevin Durant.
Mm.
Bruh, I know that nigga tall. But have you seen that nigga's legs,
No,
man?
he's lanky, bro.
dog.
Yeah, they
That's why they call him the Slim Reaper.
the Slim Reaper.
The Slim
man.
Reaper.
He doesn't look like
And I remember I saw the
KD
ad.
doesn't look like he plays.
I saw
He
the
plays
ad
ball.
because he's an ashy guy, so they made the Super Bowl ad.
Mm.
And I just saw his legs. I thought they were AI. I thought they were AI.
Nah, but KD deserves the smoke, bro. You know what
Or-
KD been doing, bro?
All respect.
So
dog.
KD, he's known for this. He has his original Twitter account, then he makes a burner account.
The one he's talking crap
Uh,
behind player.
now
allegedly.
they bunkered him at this point. KD knows it's him, bro. KD, and the thing is that this time I won't lie to you. For me,
during the All Star
this situation,
during
this
the Blood Clot All Star game.
But this situation with KD ne, and him being this way, right? Guys, I know we're not athlete, ne, but KD's not an athlete that we can look up to, bro. He's not. It's the whackness behind it, bro. These are his team members that he talks about, the niggas that he's playing with, and then you want to go on a platform and then you slander them, bro.
And people
Like
really,
he was slandering niggas. That's why it's not like the previous one when they bunkered him.
and people be crapping on Michael Jordan for just being that guy.
No, but Michael Jordan is a different thing. It's more from competitiveness.
No, but
from KD
but-
it comes from. It's like he's
insecure.
He knows gossip glow. He just knows talking shit behind
that
niggas'
guy,
backs.
you have to understand with that guy specifically.
That's why they say he needs to get a wife now.
No, that's what I'm saying, because that nigga only has basketball. For me,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. What killed me was this is his burner, man. It's getting higher. So he's like, I started holding Steph accountable in film, and niggas looked at me like this. He's live tweeting this. Bro, they even caught him on cam. They even caught him on cam during the All-Star games.
Yeah,
They
he
on
was
his phone.
sweating, bro. That
They
time,
on his
I mean,
phone.
that time it was blowing up. That was the
That's
most.
it's his
Bunker
diary,
him,
bro. It's his diary.
That's not diary, bro. The way
He has, but that's all he. All
I
he
think
has
he
is
likes.
basketball.
Remember, we were talking about the Kendrick Lamar burner account, him doing normal stuff.
Yeah, that- I feel like
think it's like the
it
same.
allows him to
be
feel
a
like
normal-
he can say anything.
Because you know you want to say some hating ass some things about, because that's his job, by the way. You must forget that those are not his boys. Not everyone's gonna just as like no.
But to say
Wait,
that-
hold on. Let me cook. We all know that you have one or two niggas you're cool with at work. Like I'll invite you outside work.
Facts.
And we forget that, my brody, like, I play basketball, you're my colleague. Just because we're laughing at nigga, we at work. And that's what even Michael Jordan, I remember I watched the video. Michael Jordan used to be humble guy.
Yeah.
And then when he needed to tap in with those championships, even the guy for the UFC, he used to be also a nice guy before, and he started, and then he realized that
See McGreg's.
me and I'm also personally of those people. Like, I don't like people, like, let's say you're saying, oh yeah, me and stuff are friends, but like what Drake does. Nigga, we ain't cool, we ain't homies. Why do we have to always be smiling on camera? We can be teammates and then I can go home. And Kobe he used to never do that. He used to tell niggas.
Yeah, but that's fair. I mean, the thing is, okay, let's KD got no chips, right now, for a long time.
He doesn't have one.
He only won a chip, let's be honest, because he was playing with who? The coach and the coach only, Steph. And then he can still go there and say stuff.
But he also...
There's no justification that he can say that it makes him better at the game, or he's in some forgiveness or nothing.
Damn, I never saw it like that.
But he's crazy because, like, he's still crazy because he's the USA's leading scorer.
But that doesn't matter though. The relationships though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is,
them, boy.
no, but
He was hurting niggas.
that's what I'm saying.
But he's in the Rockets now, and then he's basically a veteran player.
Yeah,
He's playing with the youth, and he's running that. Who's the captain, the leader of that team? What's his Ben Fleek? This kid, Indian boy, man. Light skinned nigga.
There's what's his name? This nigga, what's his name?
But
Jalen,
damn,
what's this guy
man.
name? There was a nigga that was there.
He's a
Jalen-
punkard.
I see it when
Green?
you're saying it like that.
Jalen Green
No, not Jalen Green, man.
at the
I
Rockets.
see-
It's Sengun, Durant, I think, and then they got
But
Anthony
hey, man,
Williams.
let's not isolate the audience like that.
Yeah, let's talk about Bafana joining the World Cup. Did you guys watch the documentary, the 96
No.
documentary?
I've been
cooking
watching
that up.
I want to cook it up.
It's on
soon.
Netflix.
Yeah, it's
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Type in. That's
I'm gonna
fire.
type in.
I
Also,
watched
America's
that.
Top Model has a docu-series. They have been hearing
America's
snippets.
Next Top Model.
Yeah, you never used to watch America's Top Model?
Everybody.
With Tyra Banks.
That missed me, bro. Nah, I kind of did, but that time I was out the house.
You know the season we watched?
no
I was
DSTV.
The one with the lady with the
Kardashians.
gap.
Yeah,
She's on that thing. I was telling my wife. I think she won the show.
the one where
They were telling her that she needs to fix
Tyra
up.
Banks, was catching flack years
Yeah, she
later.
has to fix a gap.
And I'm on the Gap family, so like, come on, Tyra. But she apologized. She apologized.
You better than
We-
that.
Yeah,
we
no,
cool.
she's grown up.
Oh, yeah, we cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Like,
you know.
industries were serious back then, man. Like,
But it was.
But do you-
I wouldn't say it was serious, but it was a whole lot of gatekeeping.
But do you feel like you feel like entertainment was a little bit like as a consumer? Obviously,
was better.
Let's say
Because
I get it. If as this now we have
Everybody
a
could
platform
wa-
now. Here we are.
Everybody could watch the same thing and talk about the same thing on Monday.
But would you
And-
true? But then
I
would you
missed
say in
that.
terms of quality?
Quality was also something that they needed to do in order to keep a show on air and to get advertisers.
Oh,
Because
if-
nowadays we have like 4K garbage, bro. Like
So yeah, Netflix is the one that
Preach,
does it
brother,
the most
preach.
because they'll be like quantity over quality. Throw stuff at the wall. One show's gonna stick.
One show's gonna
And
stay
they have
fast.
like a track record of just doing one season. So yeah, things were better in terms of that you needed to be. So let's be real. There was, let me say this. There always has been industry and people who they've parents work in the industry in the background and you could do it, right? But the difference was that, for example, we all know Billie Eilish is an industry plant. We all know, but she's very talented. I don't give a crap. We don't care when you're talented. Now the issue is when we start like, what is it, Gal Gadot or whatever,
Gal
the lady
Gadot.
from Fast and the Furious who played Wonder Woman, where you're like, why are you forcing this no-range actor on me?
She hasn't even.
There's no range.
I haven't even seen her act in something.
Bro, there's no range, man. I am serious, bro. You could go there and you could make us maybe even tear up compared to her. No, think straight when you're watching this stuff.
I just never watched her fully.
She's playing a whole perfume ad every time. Do you remember those perfume ads like you were talking about from back in the day? Where you'd be like, damn, that mommy is fly. And not maybe, but she's like, I don't know. It's always like a dress.
The new fragrance from Donna Karan.
And it always, that's what it feels like you're doing when you're watching her. Like, no disrespect. I don't hate you. Like, of course I'm biased, Israel. But like, that's fine. Sorry, damn, I just got a shadow banned. But hey.
She's from Israel.
She banged the set. She banged the set.
She was even in the military. That's how the Snow White thing started, because the other Rachel one, she was on the Palestine side, and it was like a whole mess.
Wait, are you saying the story of Snow White comes from that?
No. So the other one, who was basically a marketing nightmare. Right, she was for Disney, basically. What's her name? Rachel
Adams.
Yo, whoever played Snow White. Now they were on two opposite sides, forming their political opinions. And obviously, the other one is Israeli, and she was for Palestine. So it was kind of the contradiction. But I digress. Let's go back.
While
you're talking about Snow White, I just wanted to dabble on something that I was actually just thinking about, like this weekend when I was watching, animated series and stuff.
What were you watching though?
I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, tight.
I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen, so I was trying to.
I'm not watching that shit.
You're not watching it. It's on Netflix.
You're missing out. Oh, yeah, but like, I wouldn't suggest you watch it on Netflix, because they're gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. And you're gonna watch the movie, and then you're gonna be like, where's the rest of the seasons?
Why isn't South Africa trying to tap into animation?
I don't know. I feel like...
Is it inexpensive? Because I know it's expensive, bro, animation. But when we started shifting more to the 3D model type of animation, at least that one is more technological.
It's so crazy.
And stuff like that.
In Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a whole guy, Osara, who was talking about frame rates. Throwing shade basically on new animation in anime. Like, yo, what's up? Now we have to change hours to 60 FPS for the TV. Like, yo, what's guaning? And you know that as a fan, because I love the old way that they do animation. There's sometimes when it doesn't, like for example, Initial D. There is 3D animation when the cars are drift. That's fine. But there's this other one where you're like, hey man, why does this look like a computer tried to generate what anime is?
Animation.
I have a problem with it. And going back to the South African one, I said the exact same thing to my wife, right? And I was like, bro, I'd like to watch... I'm like, yo man, I would like to watch a sci-fi. We had Lucilo. I'm like, yo, man.
That's what I would.
I want to watch. I want to watch something where, for example, a whole series on clan animals, bro.
There's a the actor of Kalushi.
Kalushi. I didn't watch Kalushi.
Yeah. So he was on one of these podcasts, and he was talking about how he is working on like getting an IP. Like he has this IP that he created, like superheroes and stuff like that. And when he spoke about it, I was just praying that IP becomes a thing that South Africa can actually use, because I believe a good IP, bro,
is.
Sorry, this guy.
Are you willing to give it to foreigners to invest?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's
because that's the only way you can do it, bro.
Get further away. But man,
I would love to watch.
Look at, like, for example, Nokuma Shaba. Nokuma Shaba could have.
No, that guy's actually coming, because I'm on his page. I was trying to find. They advertised an actual show, an animation show that. This guy, all the studios, all the writers,
and
that will behind
this. Shout out to all the other guys, man.
They want to make they can sell something to
there's so Netflix, many, man. There's some
South Africa as well.
If they're struggling, because nowadays we are also as creatives. There's the collaborative thing.
You know, man, shout out to the South African guys who've been animating, putting the storylines.
Fucking 11,
bro, these guys have been
Yeah, not only
Rams
Nukuma
comics.
Shaba, but like all the other ones I come across where I'm busy watching a thing and you're like, damn, this is a whole series.
But
And then
unfortunately,
money,
the animation
man.
takes time as
and
well.
money.
And a lot of because of the time it takes.
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Drawing
So
those things like Disney, those people, they
I
have
think
hacked the system.
it's a thing about like someone being that first person who's gonna take the L and throw money into this.
Yeah, and then just let the other guys benefit from it.
There's just always gonna be that. I feel like we live in such a beautiful
Rams
time where
comics.
you can find a way to make money.
That's what most people are like. The issue with companies, especially private, like mainly private companies, is that and I know I'm not the only one like this, but there's that sentiment that they are not necessarily trying to put back to growing the scale of their operations rather than just trying to maintain of increasing profits. Yeah, and that's why sometimes they're not creating job opportunities like that. It's like it's a situation where they're milking everything they can take from South Africa, and then once they can't take anymore, and then they leave. And that's
sucks,
why.
Man.
And I know this is gonna be a controversial thing to say, but that's why it's a very important thing to have BEE put in place, because then you have way more companies coming in, doing what they're doing, take what they need, and after that they leave. At least with that one, there's a requirement that you need to contribute to this sector.
And I think there's also, you know, my wife and I we like watching sometimes South African meme compilations on YouTube. Now we were watching an advert one, you know, and I'm not gonna get political. I'm gonna get more societal, more of the society that we're in South Africa. The ads that we used to watch growing up as kids were more of unity. Right, except for Nando's, because Nando's always know what y'all been doing. Y'all always know what to do.
Yeah, they have good writers. They have a whole good squad.
Yeah. But I just remember like growing up and also looking at the first and the later 2010s of our country, where the youth, no matter what color, no matter what race or whatever, we all had this ability to have conversations that were uncomfortable as the youth. And then as you start observing, there's this
divide.
There's a divide thing happening, and then you start realizing, and I can understand, people don't realize, even that's why we keep on watching cartoons that we grew up on, right? Because they had like a thing of hope, faith in humanity. And now we are doing this weird thing where everybody hates what's happening, but hates how everybody does things. Like we all want the same thing. We all want safety. Yeah. We all want jobs. Everybody has the same thing, right? But now there's this weird thing where there's more of a rift. Like South Africa's always been political, but like right now it's like Chelsea versus Man United versus Man City. Like, no, it's bad. Like I
don't think so.
But no, let me finish. What I'm saying is we are becoming more like Americans, where people are starting to, like, I'm dead ass, bro. There's like certain people who take politics like a cultural thing, bro. Like, bro, like
an identity.
Yeah, like just how they could do Democrats and Republicans, right? And now you're like, hey, yo, bruh, last time I checked, you want what I want too.
So what makes you...
Why is that? Yeah. Okay, and now it's weird in South Africa because now there's a more of like, if that person is saying it, he shouldn't be saying it. And it's like, and I even with the same thing with entertainment, when you're talking about the stuff of like us watching animation, the reality, the sad reality is we haven't made shows that can relate for everyone in the country. Yeah. Does that kind of make sense? And that's why I like fantasies and sci-fis. And why also Spider-Man is a cool-ass character, just to be a bit of a nerd, it's because he wears a mask. Anyone can be Spider-Man. You feel me? That's why people miss why Spider-Man's arguably even better than Superman in terms of anything, because everybody can be Spider-Man.
Real life.
When someone wears that, you don't know what Spider-Man looks like. And that's why it's so cool for me. That's why I like animes and I like games and I like that, because growing up as a kid, bro, I was in the gym, bro. Shout out to that nigga, man, Ruben. He just came up to me. He's like, yo, bro, you look like an anime character. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, you look like Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm like, yo, word? Word? Like, for me, like, growing up as a nerd and all us going to Rage Expo and all of that stuff, bro, being with it and going to UP and stuff, it personally hurts me now where we are, bro. Like, because that's weird, because we were not that. And remember,
we weren't that, yeah.
And I remember, like, there were even white friends who even took the initiative to ask, man.
Yeah.
Like, they want to do. Now it's like, nigga, we don't care, bro.
We don't give a damn, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. And I know maybe someone, and I'm talking strictly about the youth. I'm not talking about, you know, the old heads.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about, like, yo, bro.
Where we at right now is...
Yeah, and I don't want to sound a bit preachy. It just hurts me, like, yo, bro, you're going to let these old niggas who are not going to be here divide us. And then first of all, man, I don't want to sound like these niggas never plan for us.
Real life.
Everybody who has a house lives in their mama's house, which they're inheriting. So, like, when you're sitting there and you're trying to please these old hacks,
man, get
these
out,
old niggas, and you can call me an ageist all I want. This is their fault, nigga.
Yeah. Facts.
This sucks, nigga. And then now we're gonna sit there and be like, this guy's my favorite. This nigga didn't plan for me. The worst part, even in this country, none of them still say anything about us.
Yeah, I think they use us as buzzwords and
What's your rebuttal? What's your rebuttal?
Yeah, I remember you were saying.
I was saying with regards to saying that politically people are more on the two-side perspective.
50 sides in South Africa.
But I think in South Africa the dynamic is like this. I don't think there's any political party that anyone, unless they're an ignorant and wants to say, I've been believing in this political power for a long time, actually has faith in our current political climate. There are barely any political superstars that have come out of the horizon.
Yeah.
The last political superstar that we thought was going to be a superstar was Julius. And then from there, I don't know how. Honestly, sometimes when I look at Julius Malema, I don't know how I think it's maybe from a policy perspective, but
I don't know how he fumbled.
I just don't get how he fumbled.
It's a warfield, dog.
Yeah, with what, bro? There was bro, when it comes to politically, he has the ability of what Trump does. Trump is one of those rare individuals that confidence.
But now he did
confidence. Just pushing real confidence.
So I get because in front of that's what
conviction in the words you say. You can never be wrong. Trump is never wrong. Julius was also the same thing. He's never wrong, right?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because maybe people shifted, and also he wasn't able to transition his policies into more the middle class.
He focused more on the socialist belief.
Yeah, and let's be honest, bro. No one fucks with communism. Well,
if you look at our trade deals and stuff like that, they're probably more willing to speak.
There's going to be shadow ban for
hell. The thing is, it's very nuanced, But and I do see what you're saying, and I want you to expand on it because it is actually true. We don't really have any political, I want to say superstars, but their machinations don't inspire.
Yeah.
What they do and what they can be for. At one point it did inspire, but it doesn't anymore. It doesn't anymore.
Now it's become more of a conversational.
Yes, especially with the youth. Now with the youth, it's like we clocked out.
Yeah, we clocked out to a point where I don't blame anyone because let's be honest, these so-called, and I always say this to people, like, you see individuals and they say they're specialists and they supposedly know what they're supposed to do, and then when you realize that they don't know what to do as much as you don't know what to do. So they don't know how to change what the current system is. Bro, we can do things. The thing is that South Africa is the situation where, yes, small scale places, show that there's effort and stuff like that. Like Cape Town, for example, a very good example that we keep using in terms of a CBD. And then it still has
the inequality is one of the most.
Yeah, but from a CBD perspective, that's how most big cities and metros tend to happen. That's something that, but it's not like it's translating to something to a scale of a national scale where people can have this confidence in a political party or certain someone's a new ideology on how we should view our policies in South Africa. It doesn't. We're still fighting for the same thing. We now where I can agree with you is that we have shifted where I believe that race politics now is becoming rampant. Is becoming rampant, and it goes back to what you are saying, which is making us lose the plot. Nigga, we all want the same thing. We are all struggling, and now if we start now saying
putting divides,
blacks, whatever. Now I'm hearing that there are white people with no power for a week. Back in the days, it was only us in the hood that was
no water.
Now and
but
it's,
anyway, man.
Yeah, so it's like, what do we do now? Do we then come?
I don't know, brother. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll admit, like, most of us were clocked out. And when you're sitting here and you're hating on the old heads, and it genuinely hurts, bro. Like, you act like people don't come. And the thing is, when you go to school, you're in uni and you learn about sustainable development. And then you jump out. Do you realize every kid that graduates every year? Yo, man, we ain't got no tweets, guys, man. Because we did. There's a bit short notice, guys.
Yeah, so sure. No flop. We can just run. On this topic, I guess.
But man, it hurts me. Do you know why it also hurts me? Because it's not the South African youth. It's every youth in the world. That now we're all sitting there and being like, oh, yo, man, this nigga think he's gonna buy a crib. Like, this nigga think he's gonna buy a crib. Yeah. Now they busy telling us, bro, I don't know, the other time Trump was talking about increasing the mortgage. Nigga, I can't pay for a mortgage for my whole life.
No, his argument was, which is a fair argument, but it's also a trash argument at the same time, is that he does not want to lower the property, like the rent and the value, because property value means also good money and money. Because he's a real estate guy, which is fair. Because the term affordable housing in a big nation like that comes across as saying RDPs. Yeah. And let's be honest, the RDP, BNG, what we call it now, it had a very good what is it? What's the word I'm looking? The principle of it was a reasonable principle, because that it was in turn going to increase based on property value, and then that asset becomes something. But what's the difference of you building an RDP in the outskirts? It's not like here when you build and develop here, there's a nice Pick and Pay here, you drive up the road, you are in a few minutes you're in the Glen Mall. It doesn't have that effect. So, but let's be honest, the informal and township economy is something that is growing, which we're not formalizing in this country, or not necessarily formalizing, but finding a way where we can incorporate it in our actual economy, and it can also
be an actual arm. It can actually be an arm of our
that we can also tax as well.
Let's be real, man.
But sorry, man, because Ego never got to actually say his side.
If these things, if your guys' arguments have been put through, then I think I was probably going to conclude it on this thing.
I wanted to conclude it because
okay, Sharp, I'll give my things and you can conclude because you started this thing. Gents, it's if you take the global context into account, I think you'll realize that yes, it is something that is intrinsic to the youth, not just here in the South, but quite frankly worldwide. I mean, like if you go South America, they're fighting down there in Argentina, dog. Like it's not the unemployment rate, it's there's something that they have a high rate in this thing, and the youth are obviously upset because it affects them. It really has become more about race politics, especially because the informal sector, or not say the informal sector, but I guess the townships in the rural areas, there's still so much of a stronghold, and this is where it actually paints the picture. We as South Africa achieved our independence the latest after every single African nation. So 30 years afterwards, this is why there's so much pressure, because now we're of that age of majority where if policy should be made, it should be coming from us. And that's why there's so much thing of you guys are the born frees, you guys are this, is because if there's going to be any hope or any silver lining, it's you niggas. And it is true. We can't be big broing these niggas when these niggas left this thing to shit, quite frankly. And now that disrupts that disrupts the flow of the fact of, well, if I have no one at least to inspire me that I can do it, then how the hell am I supposed to do it? Especially from the youth perspective.
It even sucks to the point that there's a lack of diversity in the people given the policies.
We're trying with there's
diversity in terms of
what?
So
race or age or
all of it.
Gender, class.
Yeah, all of it. It's very important. This is why diversity is needed no matter what it is. And I know when people hear diversity, they always think race.
Rainbow Nation.
Right? And you're like, no, there has to always be certain people to say, nah, I know you see it like this, but there's this other side. So now when you have a couple of people who after 94 made a bunch of money, that's why that other guy was like, y'all need to fix up your CVs and apply.
Work on your connections,
Work on your connections.
Work on your connections,
you're right? And that's what I mean when I say lack of diversity. The reality is that South Africa, yes, it's the Rainbow Nation. It's very different from everything. And
it's hard to do comedy.
So
I feel like
you can't even.
Can I be honest with you? A mid-level comedian in South Africa can do so much in like a country like America. Because you see. Tomorrow, next week, you're probably gonna go to a gig where it's just fully Caucasian, and we need to figure it out.
Yes,
you gotta
figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we diversify.
That's what I'm saying. Our country, man, beautiful land, man. Love this country the way it is.
But I feel like that's why in South Africa we do like a comedian like Trevor Noah is an anomaly, because people value people. Because a comedian is a person who gets to go and speak and explore, and that's why people value your opinion as well.
But you know what? Not to add it on the cynical man, let's not lose hope.
Yeah, we can't, dog.
Hey, man.
A lot's riding on us.
Yeah, man. You can't lose hope, boss.
This is all we got.
We plan to have kids, so hey, man, you can't lose that hope. You don't want to be. You don't want to be a salary man.
You know what I always love?
That's what I like about Jujutsu Kaisen. It's more modern.
What I was about to say. I just always love. I just love anime because of strictly aura, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you look at all. Like Gojo, right? That's Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
And you'll see more, because when it starts, it doesn't seem like Gojo. That's why when you watch RDC 1, I don't know if you watched the skit for Jujutsu Kaisen. And then where they put him in domain expansion. By the way, fun fact, remember I played those anime songs that I listened to you in the gym?
Yeah.
Now when I watch the show, I'm like,
oh, that's why that.
Because now it'll be domain expansion. And then you're like, oh, that's what's up.
Have you noticed in anime show? Oh, cool.
Yeah, so what I always loved about every anime I watch, or Cowboy Bebop, is always the aura of the guy who's like, and I yearn to be that. That's what I want to be, the nigga who's just calm in every situation.
But you've noticed the guy who has the most aura in terms of coolness usually is not even the strongest. Like, for example, let's not lie, Vegeta has more aura than
Goku.
Hell yeah.
But yet, he's always getting dusted. Sasuke has more aura than Naruto.
He also gets... It's always the losers.
It's always
It's always the one who's just like, oh, I didn't know.
Yesterday I watched the episode where they were talking about that other nigga. I forgot what his name is on Jujutsu Kaisen. And then he just... it cuts off to him because they were talking about him. He's like...
I just felt a huge sense of irritation. I don't know where it came from. I'm like, this nigga,
Hey,
bro.
no, you know.
My wife, I hate my wife watching me like watch cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then there's moments where it's like, look at you nerding out. Net.
Bro.
That's how you know
Cause it's like I highly like, yo man, carry on watching it. Like the more you watch it, you'll be like, oh my god. What? That's the connection with the... Because it is. It's like, I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen is going to
figure out what
it's going to be like, I
it's
hope
like watching Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I hope they just keep expanding it. But like,
I
I just love like watching it because like I said, it's that entertainment. Like, it means a lot to... Like, I always said this, right? Like, when I go to the gym, you know, and niggas think you're joking, you know? They'll be like, yeah, man, what's your inspiration? I don't know what's your nigga. Hey, nigga, if I told you it's Goku, would you judge me? Yeah, sometimes,
I told you.
Sometimes I be feeling like I'm a Viltrumite. You have a problem with that?
Problem with that?
Because sometimes, because it's like, for me, like when you're watching these guys, it's the aura, it's the flying, it's the way they draw, the way that the guys fight. You know what I'm saying?
Real
And you're
life.
just like, and the way, you know, it's always like the way the Japanese talk about how a guy, anything, bro, whether it's a chef show, basketball,
Dude, Baki was the one where they would provide.
and you just like,
This old man of 106 years old is a kung fu master.
whether it's anything, you just feel like doing it afterwards. You're like, damn, man, I feel like playing some basketball, man.
never focus this energy on time on just punching.
And then you be doing it. And it is also kung fu movies that
Find out he's splitting a mountain.
Dog, and they make it like a 5 minute. They make it a while the guy's guru someone.
Yeah, but
They cut out.
I don't even know. But I did tell you the story. I did tell Vinny the story because I was in the gym there, and I told him, I'm like, yo, man, sometimes I'll be going on the jungle gym there in the gym, moving like I'm Tarzan, you know, just trying to do some stuff with my body.
Tarzan was a racist movie. I don't know how that movie started. I feel like we're running out of time, but I would have liked to expand on that.
Okay, explain.
I wish I could expand on
Shout out
that.
Phil Collins though. You gave us a legendary soundtrack.
That was...
Yo, that soundtrack was beautiful.
That is wrong.
Do you know?
That is wrong. That movie in this day and age will not move.
I don't know if you came across that Young Thug clip where it's like, I never have love at home, so I want to go look for love through niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And then that niggas are closest like... Cause that was a pause moment.
That was a pause
He
moment.
didn't even move. Yeah. So I'm out there doing my Tarzan move, right? And that thing kind of hurts my hands.
Yeah.
So that day, I'm moving, right? But it's the end of the week, so the body's giving up. I'm out there. So I go to the other side. I turn, cause now I'm about to go back, right? Now this girl is sitting, looking, cause my wife says I'm aura farming. It's not my fault that I'm an overachiever. People are just there. You see, I understand some people will think, oh, you're doing that on purpose. No, after a while, it's like jogging. When you're jogging and there's a lot of people, you feel like everybody's watching you. When you're gymming, and I'm sorry, bro, if I'm going to go do something, I can't be thinking about, hey. Yesterday, I dropped weights because I forgot to put the clips on. And I laughed. I was like, oh, like shit.
My bad.
Then, as I was about to do the squats, you know when the weights just fall out.
But you don't need to put clips on for that, man. I don't put clips.
It was 25.
It was a tough one. It was a tough break. It was a tough one.
Nigga, I pushed that thing 40-40, nigga, inside. Nigga, go that thing with no nothing. Just yeah.
And then your bar?
What the bar?
Hey, man, yeah, you got it.
But anyways,
man, so sorry, bro. You cut him.
Talking about his
So as I'm hanging, so I turn, right? And I'm about to jump, right? There's this girl soon. So she's looking at me. And she's not even hiding it. She's just looking at what this nigga is doing. So I hang there and I'm about to do the other one. I can't reach. I'm hanging. I'm like, Hussein, you can redeem it. I just fell. And now it looks like I was oral lobbying. And they were like, nigga, your credit lifeline is done. Cut, don't give him any more. Now I'm sitting there and I'm just like, God damn, I failed. And now my wife is like, yeah. Papa, you're busy aura farming in the gym. And I'm like, baby, I wasn't aura farming. She just happened to be there. And I was on my fault. But then I went back, man, and I did it again. But now it doesn't change the fact that
Niggas.
I caught you lacking. You failed. You thought you were cool.
You thought you cool, now you little
and now you couldn't lift yourself up.
Little monkey boy.
Little monkey boy.
We also got to talk about how racist Frieza was, bro. Be
Frieza was hella racist, bro.
He be calling niggas monkeys every 5 minutes.
But you just put a footnote on that Tarzan thing. We need to address them directors, the actors.
Wait, why was Samuel L. Jackson in the new one? Because I feel like that's poor taste. You can't go into Django and make us hate the blackest man of all time. And then you go jump into Tarzan. You see, that political talk took our time, man.
Yeah, but nah, man. Anyways.
Hey, man.
And gentlemen, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope this has been recording.
Yes.
Please.
Ramadan Mubarak to the ones who are fasting. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, man, prepare to be hungry. Because food is delicious. Whoever tells you that food is not delicious, I understand why people are overweight. Because food is fire. Especially when
you're saying food, water, nigga.
Water is nice. But have you ever had a Texas barbecue from Burger King?
Oh, man.
And then you're just sitting there, the 3.0, the 3 patties.
Jesus Christ.
Then you're just like,
God's greatest glut.
when they're busy saying, you know you're gonna die. And that nigga's like, I don't care. I feel it. The barbecue. You're just like,
geez, that's the best thing in the world, eating, boy.
damn, man, I know this is a dark thought. Would I rather die smoking a cigarette or having a sorry, this sounds, God, please, I'm not speaking life into things. Would I rather have a heart attack smoking a cigarette or having a burger in my mouth? Because I don't know how they should find me. Because I think, let me cook.
I think the cigarette.
Because
I ain't gonna be found dead with a burger in my mouth.
So like Spike's piece.
So no, the cigarette.
Yeah.
First of all,
wait. Imagine someone, boy.
Wait, let me cook.
Story one day after you get over grief.
No, that's a good.
I die with this sport, so
okay, that's cool.
We found this nigga.
We're saying you're gonna survive. Let's say, because I don't want to edit on the thing. You're gonna survive. So now I'm asking you, are you gonna pull a cigarette while having a heart attack? Because I can still taste my barbecue sauce while I'm...
There's no ways of justifying these two extremes.
God, like Asamu says.
Nah, nigga, I'd rather have a barbecue
that
sauce.
guy, when he died, he asked for a guai.
Even Spike.
Where's the
even Spike, or not Spike was lying, but like a guy in Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, ask for
He's like, man, could you... And what's so crazy, man, they're so good at writing. In the beginning, before everything happens and he dies, he's like, man, you still smoke? I quit. And when the guy dies, he asks for that last cigarette. But hey, ladies and gentlemen,
facts.
This has been another episode of Third Avenue.
We hope this was recording.
Yes.
And
peace.
Peace out.